Walk at Auburn University. Once again, a joyous occasion, led by first-year head coach Gus Malzahn. And right behind him, the star running back of this team, Tre Mason. It's all part of the pageantry of football in the SEC, a Saturday afternoon tradition. And we welcome you to the Home Depot SEC on CBS. This afternoon, Georgia against Auburn, meeting for the 117th time. Take a look at the SEC East standings, where Georgia still alive, but they must win today, and they need a little help. Out west, Alabama undefeated at Mississippi State tonight. Auburn controls its own destiny. How about that? Good afternoon, everybody. Vern Lundquist, along with Gary Danielson and Tracy Wilson. Gary, I don't think there's a better story in college football than this turnaround by Auburn from a year ago.
Vern, you just have to look at what happened here. A team that had such low self-esteem a year ago, but they made a great decision. They made the right decision. They went back to Gus Malzahn, their offensive coordinator that won the national championship with him calling the plays. He's now come back, and he has kind of just got that team believing in themselves. There's players here, and he found some players, but most importantly, he found a quarterback. You know, it was Cam Newton when they won the championship, and now Nick Marshall is a guy that runs the Malzahn offense. He started out throwing a little bit, showing that he had the arm, but lately it has been his legs and the power running attack from that triple option offense. But he's got a guy too. Tre Mason has become that guy where if it's not Marshall, it's been Tre Mason, and this offense has been dynamic on the ground.
Georgia Bulldogs on the field. And the Auburn Tigers on the field. 117th meeting, the series tied 54-54 and 8. It's the Home Depot SEC on CBS from Pat Dye Field in Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. Nick Marshall will be so much a part of this afternoon. For more on his story, here's Tracy Wilson.
That's right, Vern. It is a big storyline today. Auburn quarterback Nick Marshall facing his former team. He played defensive back for Georgia, but was dismissed in February of 2002. He was not allowed to speak with the media this week, but on Sunday he called this just another game. Gus Malzahn telling me Marshall is so calm, he's so even-keeled. He doesn't think it will affect him, but did admit that we would probably have some butterflies and some extra adrenaline right about now, right before kickoff. But he said once the game gets underway, guys, he will be just fine.
All right, Tracy, thank you. Rainstorm moved through Auburn last night, early this morning. We had a lot of fog, but the skies are clearing, the weather improving. Right now, 66 degrees, mostly cloudy with a peak or two of the sunshine. Georgia 6-3. Auburn 9-1. Short pooch kick, bounces at the 25. Taken at the 22. Quan Bray hurried up, grabbed it on one hop, and Auburn opens with terrific field position. Is on, having a wonderful year. He ran for 214 yards in the last win at Tennessee. Gary, special teams. That's the first example of edge to Auburn.
Absolutely, and they expect to win special teams, even dominate it.
Here's Marshall. He keeps it on the read option, comes left. And let's check the offense. That's Uzomah in motion. Prosh is the fullback. They come to the left side.
Well defensed.
Yes.
First decision by, or did he fall forward right in the end? There was no whistle. And I think it's a first down. He does that with his arms.
Up the middle. Mason. Ramik Wilson, who leads the SEC in tackles.
For the Auburn offense, this is where the Georgia defensive line must make an impact. If they get Auburn in 3rd and long, can those defensive ends or Ray Drew make an impact?
3rd and 8. Marshall comes to his left, cuts back to the 31.
Still a decision.
Yeah.
They've got a great field goal kicker.
Play clock now at 10.
He's hurrying, Gus Malzahn is hurrying them up.
4, 2, got it. So does Trey Mason.
I think Ramik Wilson.
Yeah.
In the red zone, he is a weapon.
Here's the sweep. Ricardo Lewis, number 5. Listed as a backup wide receiver, got the start today. That's his 11th run, I beg your pardon, of the season.
And this is Damian Swan made a great player there. That's a tough matchup. Uzomah was a high school quarterback, wide receiver, kind of grown into a hybrid tight end.
And the field goal, high snap, nice hold. Ryan White did a magnificent job to get that ball controlled and down, and the laces turned. So, yeah. And here is the first mention during the game of Todd Gurley. And guess what? Tavius Wooten, the wideouts. Bennett, slot to the top of the screen. Murray hit and dropped.
And fumbled.
D. Ford.
Remember that number? That's the number. The last time we saw Auburn, he was doing it at Texas A&M. He finished off that game, and he starts this game right around the corner. Holy cow. Right through John Thea.
And that is his 8th sack of the season.
The Georgia tackles must hold up on 3rd down and passing situations.
Watch out. Almost picked off. It was behind Gurley.
Boy, that
and it was
speed coming up.
Again.
Excuse me, Vern, I barely can hear you. It's so loud in here. That speed coming off the edge. And as loud as it is, the offensive tackles for Georgia are not getting off at the snap count. They're getting beat by the Auburn defensive ends. Amazing.
And special teams have been with this kind of thing.
Well,
yeah.
They had a lot of help. A lot of people helped us on that one.
1st down and 10. Caught Uzomah. Hit from behind and tackled, but a big gain.
And a late flag. I'm not exactly sure who it was on. It might have been. Was it blocking downfield on the play?
Let's see.
Not exactly sure what happened. Uzomah made a nice catch because it was well defended by Trey Matthews that time.
Marshall. Leonard Floyd almost got him. And he finds Marcus Davis, a freshman. For so long, that number worn by Emory Blake. Marshall will throw again. He's got him. Sammy Coates.
Marshall's pass to number 18, Sammy Coates.
He does lead the country in yards per catch.
Yes, he's had 4 100-yard games this season. And you can see he's a big-time matchup.
Marshall 6 for 21 now. Mason has 7 carries for 23. Quan Bray, top of the screen. Melvin Ray. You got Bray and Ray out there. And here we go. Corey Grant. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, this is Ontario McCaleb. Oh, excuse me, Corey Grant coming on this sweep right here. And that's the 3rd part of what you can almost call the triple option. It's an inverted veer. It looks like At least Auburn is Clemson. He had to go out for parts of that game, too.
Murray will run, but not very far. Fourth down.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I want my quarterback hit in this type of a game this early. Has kept their defense safe on the field.
It's Rhett McGowan deep. Fair catch.
Well, they called a flag on it. That'd be a first down on defensive save. I don't know what to think of. I think you might not be able to leap over the blockers.
Personal foul. Number 94 on the receiving team. Leaping the protection shield. 15-yard penalty. First down.
That's a mental mistake, a big-time mental mistake.
And so after the mark-off, it's a first down 10. Mason into the set. Oh, it's Corey Grant. Beg your pardon.
Number 20, Corey Grant carries up the middle.
Corey Grant is usually Mr. Outside in this offense, but started the year.
Second down 8 at the Georgia 39. Here they come. New quarterback. Goes deep. Got him. Jeremy Johnson, the true freshman, in. And he gets one play and he's out. But it was a nice play.
Very nice one. Came in for a three-point shot. Remember, he gave up his red shirt season when Nick Marshall hurt his shoulder.
Who is 1 for 1 in this one. Kicked one from 22. This one is good from 35.
Excuse me, we're going to see a lot of clapping on that Georgia sideline right now as geared in on Todd Gurley.
Gurley is the deep back. Play action. Murray rolls to his right. He's got Arthur Lynch short, but he's got Bennett deep.
Yep.
And here's Michael Bennett. Cuts down and is tackled by Jonathan Jones, number 3. Murray goes right. It's tipped. And it's caught by Gurley. Good play. Wow. D. Ford tipped it.
D. Ford has been a monster so far in this game, hasn't he? They put Houston in the game.
Number 31, high ankle sprain for him. Here's Gurley again. Touchdown, Georgia. Jeremy Johnson is the quarterback, the true freshman. Right side, Corey Grant. And let's take another look at Mark Richt, who lost his sense of composure. Wagers through the flag.
Could run the same play again.
8 carries, 33 yards for Marshall now. First down 10 at the 20. Mason.
Same play again.
Gets by Damian Swan.
Out of bounds at the 6. The play gains 14. First and goal from the 6-yard line.
That's a gain of 14. First and goal.
Faster and faster.
Marshall again. Marshall's touchdown for the Auburn Tigers.
I have to say, Vernon, there is not another offense in college football that even comes close to this offense and having 5 or 6 or 7 base plays and run it at the pace they run. It is something he's been running since he was a high school coach, and he can dial it up fast.
Extra point.
We're not going to win.
And here's Murray. He's 2-1 in his career against Auburn. Gurley, nothing. Montravius Adams. And for more on Aaron Murray, let's go down to Tracy Wolfson. Chuck Long of Iowa in 85. Marshall, not much doing. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow.
Holy cow. I think he ran right through Ray Drew, didn't he?
He did, yes. That's number 47.
That's a 260-pound man he ran through.
And then Sterling Bailey.
In a row. End of the first half, excuse me, Vern, at the beginning of the second half.
Cody Parkey is 2 for 2. This is from 36. Blocked. How about that? Blocked.
The field goal attempt is blocked.
Murray across the middle. Caught. Tight end Arthur Lynch, number 88. This game because of sore ribs. His backup, Jay Rome, is out of this game with a foot injury. 1st and 10. From the backside, intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Smith.
Is it D Ford again? Number 30 that came in and got the pressure from Aaron Murray around the backside. It was from Murray's right side. That's what caused the long throw. Let's see who it was. Yes, it was. What a football game that man is having. Right around the outside, turns the corner, and gets the...
Marshall elects to keep it. Inside the 5. Gain of 13.
Inside the 25-yard line on that play. Nice run to the edge. You know, Cam Newton and Nick Marshall obviously both very effective than everybody else. Cam and the power. Nick Marshall in the space and touchdown.
Nice ball.
Wow. Just pull the guard around, hand the ball off. This was a called play.
Mason for the TD from 24 yards out.
This one was not a read. This was give. Fouled number 62, Chad Slade, and number 35, Jay Proche. It's almost like having another lineman in the backfield.
Extra point up and good. And the lead is 20 with 1:07 to go.
This is what makes this offense unique. It's the power out of the spread. Watch that.
1st down 10. Murray from behind. Watch out. Pass is complete to Gurley. And Murray took a pop by D Ford again.
I'll tell you, D Ford is going to get a lot of people looking at him at the next level.
Field goal, successful kicks of 55 and 56 this year. This is from 37, and it is good.
Thanks a lot, Vern. Coach, you get the field goal, but still a lot of work to do. So where do you begin?
Well, we just got to get them on the ground defensively, obviously, and then just got to keep being patient and taking what they give us offensively. Don't panic. We get the ball in the second half. We just got to keep playing hard and getting after it.
A lot of costly mistakes, some costly penalties. How do you address that in the locker room?
You just got to be disciplined.
Appreciate it. Thanks. Vern? Coach, could you have asked for a better half offensively and defensively from your team there?
Yeah, I tell you what, we did a good job. The only thing disappointing, we had to kick the field goals down there, and then we had the one block. Besides that, I thought we played a very good half of football.
You guys have done a really good job at closing out games. So what did you tell your team in there in the locker room?
Well, you know, our guys are in great condition. We just got to hold on the football, and we got to try to finish this thing off. They're a great team. We know they're going to come back and you know, make it interesting. So we got to be ready.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
2nd and 10, is it? It's 2nd, not 3rd.
Yeah, the graphic is. There we go.
Let's see if they won't give the ball to number 3 here now.
Bennett is back in. Good news for Georgia. Looks like this was a design play.
Yes, it was.
And Murray in for the touchdown.
Well, they ran the draw, but they ran the draw with the corner. Bringing up safety is good as we switch the safety right there into the box.
Here's play action. Marshall.
And then force the throw.
Yes, that's Sammy Coates.
And that's what Gus Malzahn says. We are willing to throw if the defense forces us to throw. It's just that when they give us the run.
Game and maintain their hope. It was all Auburn in the first quarter. Georgia has played well the latter part of the second quarter and the opening of the third, and they've cut the margin to 27-17. Marshall going for all of it. He's got Ricardo Lewis. It's 5-on-5. And the guy in the blue beat the guy in the white.
I would have never guessed, and neither did Georgia, that Auburn would go deep on 3rd and 5. Swan is out to the outside. He's got one-on-one coverage. There's a bit of a miscommunication. Each guy thought the other guy had it. Swan popped up and thought the safety would be back there. The quick motion really made the difference.
Third quarter. This is Corey Grant in motion. They fake it. Look at Posh's block. Look at Marshall's touchdown. Wow, the fullback.
He just drove Ramik Wilson into the end zone. And you know, it's those linebackers, Vern, it's hard to take a guy on because you're trying to get to the outside and stop the sweep.
Cody Parkey for the extra point. Bring 5. They do. Murray forced out, runs right, lets it go. Almost intercepted. Jermaine Whitehead, number 9. It does force the punt.
Great discipline by Whitehead. Even though Murray was scrambling, Whitehead saw the crossing Bennett. Bennett put his hand up on the play, and Whitehead cut underneath the throw and should have had the interception. I don't think...
At the 31. Ricardo Lewis in the slot. He had the big gain on the pass on 3rd down and 5 of 44 yards on the previous drive. Here's Marshall. Ramik Wilson, number 51, gets up to him, but it's a gain of 13.
It's hard to do. It's easy to say from up here, but when 35, when he goes around, you follow him. He's on an arc park block again, and again, Malo Herrera is saying, I'm tired of this offense. I'm telling you that 35 comes.
Second and 2.
Oh, get him. Yes, he did.
Whoa.
Casanova McKenzie that time put a lick on him. Woo. That big man taken down by your inside linebacker pretty easily that time.
4 men down. They bring only 4. Murray will throw deep. And he's got a stride. Oh, my gracious.
What a catch.
Rantavius Wooten. Murray drills it, and it's incomplete.
Murray was thinking he was going to get a back shoulder throw there, and he did not. The receiver.
100, about 140 miles.
And Georgia's Mark Fox, the basketball coach, was excited about him playing. Said he reminded him of Charlie Ward.
Wow. This is caught by Coates. Stretches the ball across the 50.
That's not a bad comparison, by the way. He's a little taller than Charlie Ward, but he plays a lot like Charlie Ward. Very calm, very measured, better arm than advertised, and obviously Charlie, pretty good basketball player.
Oh, what a story that is.
Unbelievable.
It truly is.
Duke could play in the championship in football, and Miami won the basketball championship in the ACC.
Here's Ricardo Lewis at the 16-yard line.
There's about 6 or 7 base plays. And this is the outside speed sweep. They mesmerize you with those inside handoffs. And in this offense, it's very much like the Beer offense. They just don't have to pitch it. They hand it off.
Isn't it funny? Here we are in 2013 as the quarter's coming to an end, and we're talking about the wing team.
It will be 38-37 if this field goal is made with 3 touchdowns.
Ryan White will hold it out of the snap from Jake Lemke. And this one looks good. Tiz.
39 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. The score, Auburn 37, Georgia 17.
Auburn looks like they're going to bring a couple from the outside. They both come. Murray into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Rantavius Wooten.
How about that throw?
15 to go. Brett McGowan sets up top of the screen. Murray, screen pass. Gurley's got it. Gets a block from David Andrews. Gets another block downfield. Dallas Lee and Chris Conley to play at a 13-point margin. Murray steps up, throws it into the ground, incomplete.
That could have been intentional grounding.
Yeah, look at Penn Wagers looking over.
Yeah, he's looking at it. Could have been intentional grounding.
Second down.
He was still in the tackle box. Also,
play action. Murray
nobody covered.
wide open. It's Arthur Lynch who scoops in. Touchdown, Jordan. Conley, Bennett near side. Play action. Murray across the middle. Caught.
good throw, wasn't
At the 7, Michael Bennett.
it? Nick Marshall did not.
Murray with time. Now no time. Did he get in?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Got to look to see if his knee went down, though. It's close.
Jake Holland hits him.
It's close. Play. Get a sack.
Here they come. Marshall. They got him by the ankle. He's down. The clock's still running.
They did. The two defensive ends. Last time it was Jordan Jenkins. Three-man rush.
Lets it go. Talk about a Hail Mary.
It's the play of the year.
Right on number 90 of the offense on Auburn.
Number 25, Josh Harvey Clemens, actually knocks it out of Trey Matthews' hands. Number 28, it bounces up in the air for the most improbable touchdown you'll ever see.
For just a fraction of a second, I don't think Ricardo Lewis saw the ball.
Nope, see, it was 25 that knocks it out of Trey Matthews' hands. And Lewis, a miracle of miracles.
Nick Marshall on 4th and 18. Aaron Murray reacts.
They all occurred during the dead ball. They all set.
No, there were unsportsmanlike penalties. I think a couple of them at least.
Well, of course.
Now this tip ball, a 73-yard touchdown, has Auburn leading by 5. Pressure. Murray up. Got a man, Mantavius Wooten, down at the 25. 8 seconds to go. Wooten and Conley near side. Michael Bennett is in the slot. Murray chased out of the pocket. Hit as he lets it go. Game over. Auburn wins. Another look at the last play.
I think it was D. Ford that put the last hit on of the day. Flushed out of the pocket early. Not exactly sure why Aaron Murray gave up on the pocket. He had good protection, but it was D. Ford that finished off the game.
Gus Malzahn has resuscitated this program.
Well, let me start with you, Nick. I don't know. I'm speechless. I can only imagine how you're feeling right now. Take us through it. The pass, the Hail Mary, the tip, the touchdown. What was going through your mind there?
Before we broke the huddle, Ricardo Lewis, I heard him saying, like, throw me the ball. So I put my trust in him, and then I know he put his trust in me. I stayed in there in the pocket and then just delivered the throw. He made an awesome catch for us tonight.
Just a wild fourth quarter. Did you ever think you were out of it?
No, man, I never thought. That's just something we work on every day in practice, 2-minute drill, and we just believe, and then I'm just happy for my teammates tonight to get this victory.
And what can you say about the importance of this win, not only coming in a rivalry, but against your former team, and to stay alive now in the SEC West here?
I mean, they fought hard tonight, but we just fought harder. I'm just really speechless right now. I'm really happy for my teammates tonight.
I could imagine, Coach, I'm sure you're speechless as well, but what was going through your mind in that touchdown, and when you knew that Georgia climbed back, your team has been so effective in that fourth quarter?
Hey, they're one of the better teams in the country. They're back healthy, and we knew it was going to be tough. Our guys made a play. Nick made a play at the end. Ricardo, very proud of him.
You told me that your quarterback is just always calm, cool, collective. What can you say about his performance leading your team here today?
Yeah, he's got the it factor. He has the ability to make a play when others can't, and we're proud he's our quarterback.
And now the continued turnaround of this team, setting up a massive showdown with Alabama in the Iron Bowl. What can you say about that one leading up to it?
Yeah, now that it's over, we can start talking about it. It ought to be a real good one. We're looking forward to it.
You think? A real good one? I think so.
Yeah, all right.
Congratulations.